Alright, welcome to the next installation in Smon Senpai. This one is titled People That Don't Like Dodging. As you can see in the picture, one of the biggest culprits is Halifax. So right here in the picture you can see that he's stating that he's not a very good League of Legends player, and you can see the diamond icon next to his name. Yikes. One of the things that Kyle could probably utilize to get to Masters is just dodging correctly. So if you watch the other videos in the series, you probably, should know by now how to dodge. But I do have a lot of people that still, even knowing all that, information, will still choose not to. And some of the most common arguments that I hear, first one would be, but I lose LP points per dodging. And I know how that feels, because I used to be that way as well. Kyle subconsciously uses this argument all the time. But the biggest thing is that you don't lose MMR for dodging. So sure, you lose 3 points or 10 points or stuff like that, but it saves you LP from a loss. And tilt that might come from games that could have been preventable if you just didn't play. So whether you win or lose a game, you'll gain or lose points based off of your MMR. Everyone knows this. So if you lose a lot of prior games, then you're only going to gain, say, 14 LP. But say that you are on a win streak, you may have had to dodge once or twice, so let's say you're 6 LP down the drain, now you get 20 LP for each of your next 5 wins. That is, 6 times 5, that's 30 compared to the 6 you lost. I mean, that's a net worth of like positive LP. You may not see it in the small picture. It's not like Riot presents you with this information, but it is there. You will gain more LP by dodging. It's just hard to tell short term. It's just something that you kind of have to trust in. What's it called? And like I said earlier, it also saves you, from tilt that may have come from losses. I know that would get to me a lot. You don't lose MMR for dodging, all that good stuff. Now I'm going to show you an example of Kyle and why he should have dodged, and I'll go more in depth into that in this video right here. Alright, the next example I want to use is my good friend Kyle Halifax. As you guys can see, he's on the uphill swing. He started to play again. He's doing a good job. But you could see this big loss streak, and now he's almost going to hit Diamond 4 again after working pretty hard to, climb rank. I personally believe that this could have been prevented if Kyle utilized dodging correctly. I've been in talks with him while he's, been playing this group of games, and he told me that, he's had to dodge a few times, that he doesn't really want to, he doesn't know if he should, sometimes he doesn't. He's kind of on the fence right now, because it's really hard to get LP points when you're in high elo. And you really just want to get towards Masters, so if you have to give up LP, it just feels heartbreaking even. So I can get where he's coming from, but I'm going to go through a few examples just in these recent matches where we're going to just see how bad of an idea that was to play the game out. So first, I want to look at this one. You see Kyle's on a signature Oriana, 9-5-12, 81% kill participation, good CS, pretty high MMR. So he was carrying his team pretty damn hard this game, but he wasn't able to win. And sometimes that does happen, but sometimes it is, preventable. So let's look at his team. Alright, we have a Quinn player who is 4-10. His name is On Your Quinn. We have Fat Doink on Udyr, Braum, Vayne. I know I'm not going to be talking about League itself, but on climbing. But I do just want to bring up that whenever you have like a 2 ADC comp and really squishy, team members, you're probably just going to lose just because they're shit champs to have in combination. But let's dive into it. So Fat Dog is jungler. Let's go to rank solo. Alright. So he has a 75% win rate. First glance, this is like, alright, good. But look at what he's playing to get that 75%. He's playing Nasus. Nasus is a top laner. Top lane is completely different from jungle. whenever I off-roll the jungle, as you guys may know, my Lee Sin memes, I int. So going from a, literally farm and lane not die type player to actually have to influence the map on Udyr, even if he has it playing, it's probably not a good thing. So, first line that he should have dodged, getting an off-roll. Next up, let's take a look at Mercurial. Alright, he played Braum in this game. Right, where's he at? Right here. Played Braum in this game. Okay, that's his most played champ, but you have to think that this is a 49% win rate Braum. Even at his best, he's doing less than half. Alright, that's also not good. Probably, thinking even more dodge at this point. Then we look at this, one tricks. As I brought up before, one tricks are not consistent players. One tricks another champion, they don't know the game, so whether they're on like a mood swing or they just don't understand the game, they can randomly int, so you need to look at how they're doing in general. So you can see 40% win rate. This is not a good win rate for a one trick to have. You normally climb on a one trick when you're on a winning streak, so you want to look for that. I don't really think that Kyle either looked in depth at this or chose to ignore it, but this guy was not doing well before he had his game with Kyle. He had a good number of losses here. And was there another player? There was. There's a Vayne. This guy doesn't have Vayne anywhere in his top plate. Right here, total. You can see he has a good win rate, but a lot of these ones just came in, so I don't think it was quite as good. Alright, so yeah, you don't see Vayne, played anywhere here. This is not something that you want to play. Vayne is also normally only good into tanks. It also scales really late. And these guys don't have a good late game, as Udyr is useless, and they have 2 ADs. So team comp perspective, garbage. Player perspective, off-roll, inting, tilted, playing on comfort. I don't think Kyle should have played this game. If he dodged and then played the next one, he may have lost, 3 or 10 LP, but end of the day, he would have been, 17 LP higher and had good MMR going towards Masters. Alright, and then right here you can see kind of a spiral. So Kyle may not have noticed it, but I know that I personally go into it pretty frequently. Once you get a tough loss like this, you just need to stop playing. Here he played an off-roll. His Sin is okay, but this obviously isn't a good scoreline. It doesn't look like he played too well. And then here, when you look at this Malzahar game, it's the same thing. Let's take a look at these just to see if he should have dodged. Hotshot GG, LMAO. He's in comfort, that's fine, but you see that he's not doing well in Sona. So let's go to ranked. Okay, that's actually not too bad. So the Sona's fine. We won't bother him about that. Check out the Kaisa. Support main. Alright, this is not, supports are one of the, support and jungle are the two people that can't off-roll, because their job is so specific to the game that they aren't good at other positions. So that's a big no-no. Strike. Let's look at Saltfish Smurfs. Alright, he's playing the Lee Sin. It's quite the, he has comfort on it, that's okay. He also has a good win rate. We'll let that slide, although I personally would have a problem with that. Let's take a look at this. Alright, this guy just demoted. But let's see where he played with Kyle. Let's go to ranks. Kyle played with him right here. No, right here, okay. So he's playing Poppy Top. This guy's a jungle main. Remember what I said that, jungle can't play anything else, support can't play anything else? Another situation of that. So 2 pretty bad off-rolls, not to mention that Kyle's already, pretty tilted from playing pretty well in this game, losing several in a row. Once again, probably wouldn't have, even gone ahead and played this game. But it happens. I hope that if Kyle's watching that he considers dodging a bit more, and then that you guys can just kind of see what can result from situations, like, you know, when you don't dodge, what can happen. Alright, so now that we saw that little clip on, Kyle, and how he could have utilized dodging to be closer towards Diamond 2, some other arguments that I get is, what if I'm in my series? And I get this one a lot as well. You should still dodge. Try to think back, like visualize the last time that you entered a series that you lost. All of a sudden you go from, say, you're gold 4, right? You get into a series, you're pumped, and you're about to get gold 3. You lose 2 games in a row. Now you're at gold 4, 55 LP when you were at, like 99, and then won a game to get into series. So you're just wondering where the hell all that LP went. Say that those are games that you could have dodged. Now you're at 80 or 90 LP. All you need to do is win one more game, and you're right back into your series. You're essentially just gambling if you play games that you don't know how they're going to turn out. That's not going to help you climb. I know short term you want to take that gamble, but long term it really does pay off to just do the correct choice. And then the other thing that a lot of people get is, what if I'm in series for diamond? And this doesn't necessarily have to be diamond, but like silver to gold, gold to platinum, all these big series. This one I personally don't dodge in, but I honestly should, and everyone else should as well. So it's the same exact situation as before. Good MMR. You aren't ruining your MMR. You don't lose as much LP by dodging than losing the games. But if you, really want to take your chances on your jump to gold for the end of the season, don't know if you'll, climb back up again, I mean, you could take the risk. Anyway, thanks for watching, this video here on people that don't like dodging, and I hope to see you next time.